the Star Gamer talk show. Whatever happened to that?
Uh, I think it was like a while ago. I think we filmed it last, and then it
You don't do it no
got
more?
canceled immediately. Not as much as I used to back in 21, but it's like every now and then.
Every now and then. That's cool.
Yeah.
So, for the Superman topic, obviously, we have the new Superman movie that recently came out. Can I get your thoughts on that?
I I thought it was peak. It was
You thought it was
fantastic.
peak? You loved it?
It was definitely more like different, and it felt like more comic based rather than like just movie based.
Uh huh.
But it was cool. I liked it.
Yeah, I feel it.
It
It was
gave me
very
really
comic
goosebumps.
accurate, to say the least. It was very comic accurate, to say the least. Whereas of the Zack Snyder one, the Henry Cavill, that one, it just seemed like,
Yeah,
they did what they wanted to
that
do
one
with
felt
it.
like yeah, basically.
Like, darker
It felt like way
suit.
too dark, honestly. Like they wanted Superman to be evil and all that stuff, and it kind of worked up for the
Did you
years.
ever
But
like
with the
did you ever like the Henry Cavill Superman? Not really. Wow, so you weren't a huge fan of
no,
that one.
I wasn't a big fan of the evil Superman, but seeing like the new one with like where he's actually saving lives and like trying to be careful with things and
Exactly. All
actually,
the bright colors. I think they did it right.
the hope
I
is
think
all. Yeah, dude, James Gunn
yeah.
was
I don't
incredible
think
with
I
that.
released it. I don't think I released it, but I made a whole video talking about it. Why it was such a good Superman. But yeah, I ended up scrapping it, but yeah, I just feel like, I had a lot to say about that Superman. He's a really good Superman in terms of the actor, in terms of the Superman in that movie. I love the
Yeah,
movie, me personally. I was super hyped to go in there and watch it. Um, but yeah, I
I
really
bet in
loved it.
theaters it was like wild. Yeah,
The what?
I bet in theaters like it was a whole new different scenario. Because like when you're watching it in TV, you're just like, it's cool. When you're watching it in theaters, though,
It's a whole different
it,
vibe.
it, it takes a whole yeah, it's a whole different vibe. Like everything feels real. It's like
Oh yeah,
holy
for sure.
shoot. Yeah.
Who do you think would win? Here's a big question. This is like, regardless if you like, the other or whatever, who do you think wins in a fight? Henry Cavill or was it Corn Sweat? Which Superman?
Uh, shoot. Okay. Henry Cavill, I think. Or
You
wait, no.
think?
Wait. Who was the other person? I forgot the I forgot
I
the name
know
of the
his
other
last name
Superman.
is Corn Sweat. I don't know anything else. Um,
Yeah. Cavill or Quartzbot. Uh, hmm. Well, Cavill has like you've
oh, did it crash? Oh no. I think it crashed, yo. No.
and
Oh, it
fight
crashed.
back or something.
Yeah, it crashed.
Oh, what happened? Oh no! What happened?
I
Did the
I was asking you about the Superman who wins in a fight.
oh
Okay.
I'd probably say a new one, honestly.
You think the new one?
I know I know the old one was like really strong, like took down buildings and all that stuff, but I feel like the new Superman he fought like a Kaiju or something. I've never seen the old one like take down a huge monster or something like that.
Hmm?
But yeah, no, I probably think the new one might. What do you think?
Regardless of, who I thought was a better Superman, who I thought had better movies, from what I've seen, I would have to say the old one
Hmm.
because, he would carry oil rigs, he would carry ships, he'd carry, you know, whatever it is. I think he carried a
Yeah,
plane or something. I don't know. But the point is, I think they really touched that aspect and how powerful he was. Whereas of if I'm being honest, in the new Superman, they just showed him getting beat up. So, maybe if they made
yeah,
another movie and started showing how goaded
yeah.
and strong he is, then maybe my opinion could change. But for the most part, I think right now they just showed the new Superman's weaknesses, and we saw, how strong and powerful the old Superman was. What subject should we talk about next? Should we talk about the backrooms since we're on the movie topic?
Sure, let's go for it.
Okay.
So I
So,
heard about the movie.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm really excited to see how they do this. I hope they don't, Actually, you know what? I don't know anything about the backrooms really. I've just seen videos, theories, and little clips or whatever. But I'm excited to see what the Backrooms is
Yeah.
about. Matter of fact, I've been wanting to get into the Backrooms, so I think this is a perfect opportunity for me to actually learn the whole Backrooms lore, um, via movie. So, um,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on the new Backrooms movie?
I think it's gonna be pretty good. I mean, I know A24 is doing it, which is probably gonna be interesting. Uh I don't know, honestly. I feel like it would definitely takes like some new twists and turns
Mm-hmm.
than the original. I'm probably guessing, honestly. They might probably do that
Uh-huh.
with like casting and all that. But it's gonna be pretty interesting. I don't know if they're gonna do it like a first person kind of movie or if it's just gonna be like a cast and all that stuff, like how they did it with Friday the 13th. But I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
I feel
I'm
like
really
that
excited for it.
that really playing a part on how interesting this movie's gonna be. Um, if they do it
It
like a
would definitely
first
solve some
person,
theories.
or if
Yeah.
it's even gonna be like a low budget looking movie, who knows?
Ooh,
I feel like that could play a role into how eerie this movie comes out and how interesting it actually is.
yeah.
Because it is A24. They've done some low budget movies. So who knows?
Mhm.
I'm really interested to see how this turns out. But you know, I didn't believe that it was actually gonna happen. I was like, another rumored movie,
Yeah.
whatever. And then A24
It
actually
definitely
posted it.
felt like,
They actually posted it,
yeah, it
official
was
verified page.
I've
So
been
I was like, oh
crazy.
my god, this is happening. This is happening. This is super cool.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought it was
real.
rumored.
This
Yep,
is real.
it's real. This is happening. This is happening.
It's happening all over.
Oh my
It's
god.
gonna be fun. I'm
Oh yeah.
excited for it.
What do you know about the
Well,
Roblox controversy?
I know that someone was trying to catch a pedophile in
Uh huh.
Roblox, and I think the company itself like turned on him,
Uh
which
huh.
was really weird. Like I don't really get like too much into it, but I think that's basically just all I know. But it felt really dodgy, honestly. Like, why didn't Roblox do it themselves instead of just like, oh hey, there's this guy. It's sort of like it's sort of like when a cop's just like trying to take this guy who's trying to just do detective stuff, and it's like, hey, this is my I could have done this faster, and
Uh huh.
yeah,
Yeah, and they
it
get
was
mad
really
because you're
weird.
trying to do their job or something like that.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah, I think.
which is so dodgy, honestly.
Yeah, it's.
It's
I
really
think.
sketch.
I think Roblox. I think it's the fact that they didn't put any effort to stop pedophiles on their game. The fact that
Yeah,
they didn't put the effort, and they're trying to, like, what, ban someone or get someone legally, like, in trouble because they're trying. Like, it's such a bad look for Roblox. Um,
absolutely. Yeah.
they should have just let them do their job. I don't know much about the whole subject, but I just know that the guy was trying to catch a pedophile, and Roblox didn't like it,
And
which
he got punished for
he got
it, which
punished
is
for it.
crazy.
What did they? How did they punish him again?
I think they banned him or something.
They
I'm not
banned him
sure.
off Roblox,
Yeah,
but
banned
they
him
didn't get him
off
into like
Roblox.
any legal trouble or anything, did they?
I don't think so. No, not that I've heard of.
No.
But it was just really weird and wild.
Yeah, super weird stuff. Um, but like I said, it's a super bad look for Roblox. They should be doing the job on trying to stop pedophiles on their game, and then someone tries to do it, and then they get in trouble, they get banned. It's a bad look.
I mean, yeah. Well, I'm not surprised by it honestly because they had like some sketchy stuff before, like probably in games really for like adults when like kids play it, which is really weird.
Hmm.
But I get what you mean by that because it is kind of sketchy on what they do. But like, it feels like I don't know. It just feels like they weren't really trying much with it or trying to like keep a low profile. Just like, oh, we don't know this, so who knows? But it's really sketchy on how they,
Yeah, the whole
especially with this on top. It's like, well,
the whole scenario is sketchy, and what, Roblox got canceled for that. Like, everyone started hating them, no?
yeah,
Cause, like,
lots of
what
people
are you
left the
doing?
star program.
Yeah, what are you
Yeah,
doing? is It's a dumb scenario. Um, can you guide me? Can you guide me through the world of Left 4 Dead?
Left 4 Dead. All right. So, Wilson introduced me to this game. I
Uh-huh.
think a year ago, which was really good. Um, I'll tell you what I know about it so far. It's basically four survivors trying to fight their way through a zombie apocalypse, and they're trying to get through like a safe zone to just kind of escape. But I know Bill is someone that I know. I think Wilson talks about him a lot of times. I know that he was a old veteran soldier
Mhm.
and unfortunately sacrificed himself to get to the checkpoint, which is crazy.
Mhm.
But other than that, I'm not really sure. I know that it's about like surviving and like it's just an apocalypse that happened. I don't know the cause of it. Maybe it was probably like a virus or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But it's really interesting.
It's
Like
a
I've
really good
played it a
game.
bunch with my friends. It's pretty yeah, it's really fun. I like you ever play Call of Duty or something like
Yeah, I
that?
played it. Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but just four player and just a bunch of zombies attacking you. Like two maybe.
That's really interesting. I've been wanting to play that game, but I don't know why I never got to it. But what was I gonna
Are there any
say?
zombie games that like you really like zombie games that aren't Left 4 Dead 2?
What were you saying?
Or do you like any zombie games that like aren't Left 4 Dead 2? Or what zombie games have you played?
Well, the only zombie games that I've played are like story games, like The Walking Dead. I love The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everything.
Really?
Yeah, the stories. Have you played it?
No, I haven't. But I
Yeah.
have like I think I got to the intro part of it, but unfortunately lost my PS4, so I wasn't able to play. But I have the copy
You have the copy of the game?
in my game section.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
I've been trying
it's
to
pretty good.
I've been trying to replay, um, The Walking Dead season one, the very first one,
Mhm.
and I don't know what happened, but it's just nowhere to be found. Like I can't find it on the Xbox
Like it's just gone
store.
away.
Yeah, they like deleted it off the face of the earth or something. I don't know. I've been trying to play it.
Really?
Yeah, it's super
Oh
weird.
no,
Um, but I guess
the
so much
spirit's in it.
nostalgia. I guess so much nostalgia from the Walking Dead games. I love them. But yeah, it's pretty much like all I've played in terms of zombie games. I wanted to play The Last of Us. I don't know if you've heard of that one.
Yeah, Last of Us is good.
Yeah, have you
I've
played it?
I played half of it. I played half of it. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's pretty fun. I like the story towards it.
Yeah,
I've seen lots of YouTube.
I wanted to play it because I saw the series. I just saw season one though. I didn't watch the new season. But it looks super
What the TV?
interesting. So I figured I'd like to play it.
Yeah.
Maybe sometime. Who knows?
Are you talking about the TV show or like the actual game? Or
Yeah, well, I said I want to play it. I want to play the game because I saw the TV show. And
oh, okay, that
yeah,
makes sense. I thought
yeah.
you were talking about this. I was like, wait, there's a season one.
let's talk about let's talk about you. Let's talk about where you've
The
been,
life.
your life, updates. Um, I haven't heard much ever since you moved. You moved.
Yeah.
And just tell us what life is like, like out there, and what's new for you.
It's peaceful, honestly.
Peaceful.
I know it's been like 2 years now since I moved,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes time, honestly, getting used to this place because I've never moved states before. Well, not that I know of, but like it's weird, and I felt bad like leaving my family and friends for it, which was crazy. I think last time we saw each other was when we were doing like I think it was a scene for
For
I
Blake,
forgot the film
for the movie Blake.
for Blake.
Yeah.
Wasn't it the
Or no?
Hmm.
Was it
no,
something
it
else?
was the I forget what it was, but I think oh wait, the Phantom one.
Phantasm.
Yeah, Phantasm.
The Phantasm
Yeah, I
film.
think it was the scene that,
Was it really? Was it like a news report or something that we got?
yeah, it was a news report thing. But unfortunately the camera wasn't rolling, so it was like, oh shoot, and then just immediately scrapped it. But we did a would you rather thing in a short to make up for it, which is alright. But ever since then I haven't
But that was the
been
last.
interested.
That
Well,
was
we
the
did
last
try
time we saw each other, huh?
yeah,
That's
that was the last time.
crazy. That is crazy.
It's crazy that was 2 years ago. It was wild.
Yeah, it's been time flies so much. I never noticed.
Mhm.
I never noticed that it's been two. I haven't noticed that it's been 2 years.
Yeah,
Like
dude, time is a blur, honestly.
time flew
Like
so.
time flies so fast, like boom. Insane.
Yeah, flew so fast. How are you, have you been doing with the whole YouTube stuff? You know,
I've been
because
doing yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm confusing you or Wilson or something like that, but I don't think you upload as much. Is that true?
Sometimes. Well, I try going weekly, but it's getting hard to do that with the big videos coming up. And it it's weird that like all three of us are still doing YouTube even after all these years, which is crazy.
Yeah,
Um, yeah,
it's
I
crazy.
think I try to find more of like the entertaining parts more than like just the fame and all that,
Oh
which
yeah,
I
hundred
think
percent.
was like the more boat rather than like I think it was yeah no like I just want to do YouTube to have fun and
Exactly.
like play with friends and all that
Because
stuff. I think that's why. I think, yeah,
that's what it's all about. Because if we were doing it for the money and fame, we would have quit by now. But we're still on it.
yeah.
Like notice everybody else. No names need to be mentioned, but
No names.
look what happened. Look what happened. I don't know if that's the reason. There was no money and fame involved, so they said I'm out. Um, with me, I saw a lot of results in the shorts and the TikToks and everything else. So I feel like that's why I stuck around. Um, but I don't know. That's why it was super easier for me to make shorts. And I don't know if you've seen the numbers that I've done on there, but I feel like
Yeah,
that could be
they sort of
super.
pop off
Yeah, it could
easily.
be super inspirational. Whereas if you're making a video, and you're only getting 20 views, 90 views, or something like that. You just feel like it's gonna be long. Is this even gonna take me anywhere? Um, but no, like you said, you just try to find the fun in it. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been super slow on the whole YouTube stuff recently, but I'm getting back into it, and I'm coming in, strong. Um,
Yeah, I understand that because I know you took like a really big beating when everybody around you like quit YouTube and all that stuff, and it was just us three.
yeah,
I think I remember like we talked about it, and you were just like, "Yeah, no, dude, I'm kind of losing motivation for this," and I was just like, "Hey, dude, just do what you love. Just try and do your
I
best." I
did.
know
We
YouTube
did talk
Shorts
about
is
that,
a
huh?
thing, and like now look at you, 4,000 subscribers, like popping
Oh
off.
my god,
It's crazy to think of
that was
like
before I
look how
was growing on shorts, right? Or was it?
well, it was kind of like in the middle. I think you were going for like videos and shorts at like the same time to try and like.
Yeah,
I
let me
think
talk to you about that.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
tried
go
to
for it.
transfer back into videos, and
Mm.
look how
And it
many
was kind of
videos
like
I've
mixed.
made. From
Yeah.
here to the point that I've talked to you, I've probably made like 5 videos. It's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah. Especially
Um,
with the editing. Oh, that's another level.
oh yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
because when you try to focus on retention and trying to get to the point, you're cutting
Mhm.
everything out. So you're there kind of just
Yeah.
watching all the parts that you're gonna delete and just saving like,
It's like a full on hour video, and you're
yeah, an
just like, oh,
hour
just try to
video,
squeeze it
and
in.
you cut it
Yeah.
down short to like 5 minutes. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Which is crazy. Like, oh man, you need like
it can be very
a whole
dismotivating
vision
and
for that.
very, I know it's not all about motivation. It's about discipline and having fun, but it
Which is a
gets to
weird
you.
mixture.
It
Yeah.
gets to you. But that doesn't mean I thought of quitting. Never. I've never thought of quitting.
Mhm.
I always
Yeah.
look at the bright side. But um
Absolutely.
you have a job, right?
Used to,
Used
honestly. So
to.
unfortunately, I wasn't gonna mention this story, but I guess I could just do it now.
Okay.
I got fired like a month ago for a donut, which is
What?
crazy.
You got
Yeah,
fired because of a donut?
yeah. It was crazy. Okay, I'll just tell the story honestly. Why not?
Okay,
So
let's
I
hear.
was in work the other day, which was all right. I'm just like going on my break and all that stuff. I got it was just a drink and a donut, which was all right. So I scanned it, all good. I went to my break and I'm just like thinking like, wait, did I ever pay for the donut? And I was just like kind of thinking it over time. I was just like, oh shit. And so I just like immediately go back. I was like, okay, how do I set things right? So I just like it was only $2 honestly. I had $2 on me, so I just went to the bakery, wrote a note saying very sorry about that, and then $2. Went back straight to work, and then boom. 2 days later,
No.
I come home to work, which I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna do some work, all good, all nice. I get called
Uh,
from the management. I was like, oh, hey, could you see me for a little bit? There's something I want to tell you. I was like, okay, sure.
uh,
They sent me in. They found the note and the $2, and I was just like, ah, shit, this is it. Yeah. So like my thoughts are just immediately saying like, ah, yeah, this is it. Apparently, unfortunately, they thought I was stealing it, which was like Rule 18. I was just like, I paid for it though. What? And then just immediately like escalated, and I was just like, okay, and then they kind of just fired me there, which was
what?
understandable, but it was like a little bit. I remember my mom was just like, "Oh, I'm going in there," and I was like, "No, no, no, I don't want to escalate." So we're just, yeah, but that was a wild story, honestly.
Wow. You know,
Yeah.
I would say that's an exaggeration because, getting fired for a donut is crazy. But
Hmm.
at my brother's
But
job,
at the end of the day, uh,
yeah, at my brother's job, someone took $1, I think, from the cash register.
oh,
$1, just a
for
single dollar,
donation.
and they got fired. Um,
Wow.
yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, but I guess it's
Yeah.
policy. It's just the thought that
It's
counts. I
how they have
guess
to do it.
a lot of
Yeah.
companies are different because not to put myself on blast or anything like that, but from my
Mhm.
job, I've gotten free food that is probably over like $300 worth of free food.
Lord.
Yeah,
Wow.
but I've worked there
That's
for
crazy.
like maybe like a year and like a half or something like that. But that's why I say
Hmm.
it's that much. Sometimes the chefs give me free food. Sometimes I clock it in. I give myself the free discount or something like that. Um,
Hmm. It's like it has different rule sets here and
yeah,
there,
different
honestly.
places have different rules, different mindsets, different everything. You know,
Yeah, not everything's the same. It's like,
that's crazy. So,
yeah.
but right now you don't have any like you don't pay rent. You don't like have any like
No,
serious
not
bills or
yet.
anything like that.
Not at that stage yet,
Okay,
honestly.
so that's good because if I were to,
Which I'm doing fine, honestly.
y-
Which is all good. Like in a different scenario, just be like, oh, what do I do here? But in my scenario right now, I'm still living with family and all that stuff. I'm fine,
you're fine.
which is all good. I'm just trying to find a brand new job to try and get back on there. And it's like, because what I don't know if you get this feeling, but like when you're not working, it's just like, oh, what do I do? I feel useless and all that stuff. So I just started
Oh
doing like
my God.
chores
Tell me about
and
it.
all
This
that.
is this is my only day off and I felt lost today. I felt like
Yeah,
I work six
absolutely.
six 7 days a week and the one day that I'm off, just one day, I'm sitting on the couch.
It
I'm
just feels
like,
like you're lost.
what the hell is there to do? you know?
Like, what am I doing? Just immediately. Like I
But
remember like one day I was lying in bed, I was just like, what am I doing today? And I was just like, okay, I need to go on a walk. I need to do
do
stuff.
something,
I can't
right?
just sit in my room all day.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah.
But with me, I started to, clean around the house. I'm starting to grind. I'm starting to, make the content. I'm getting into
Yeah.
podcasting. I love making music too. There's a lot of things that I can do, but some days I do catch myself like being like, there's nothing to do, even though there's so many things I love to do. So I feel like it happens to
Yeah.
everybody, regardless.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy
Yeah.
that you got fired.
It was wild.
That's
It's a
super
wild
wild.
story there.
Um,
But yeah, I think that's I don't know what's on the list yet, but we should
do you have? Let's talk about this. Do you have any certain plans or anything specific you want to do for your channel? Any new series is any a film, a
thing.
project, um, something?
I know that that documentary thing I'm still trying to do by the end of the year, hopefully.
Uh
I remember I started production with it like in February, I think,
huh.
and then I kind of like paused in like it was like May maybe because there was so much things that were happening there.
Uh huh.
But yeah, I'm still trying to get on productions and stuff. It's been getting tough to do these things, but I really love the challenge with it.
Oh, 100%.
Which is always the best part.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm hoping to do this by the end of the year. Otherwise, I'll just like quit the project and all that. So I'm
Yeah. Oh
really trying
God.
to determine it with
Yeah.
all that. Yeah, no, yeah, it's
100%.
but yeah, That's all there is going, honestly. Others are just like random videos I have planned. I know that there's a content warning video that I'm still trying to do,
Uh-huh.
but other than that, it's just been silent. Pretty nice.
Pretty nice, pretty silent. No projects or anything like that right now, just videos and a little
Yeah.
project that you got going on.
Mhm.
That's great. Have you have you put any thought to traveling back over here for visiting or anything like that? Or not?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hopefully. Like we've been trying to do that for I think last year or this year or something,
Oh
and
shoot,
we
that's
just
great.
kind of doing. I don't know. It's been kind of delayed a little
Uh-huh.
bit, but I know that me and my brothers were trying to go back to California just for like a visit, like not trying to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
anything
100%, yeah.
crazy, but like just maybe I could hang out with some people. Maybe I could hang out with you. Hopefully, make a video and all that stuff. But
Hopefully. You let me know.
um, yeah, absolutely. But we've been trying to do that for a couple of like months or so. But we just never had the time, which
Yeah, no,
is
it's
understandable.
understandable.
But hopefully, maybe one day we could.
Yeah,
But other than that, yeah, it's just
it's good. All right.
um. So there's this warden. He's in the. You already know what this is. This is like the warden, his castle, all that stuff. It's really to paid.
Uh-huh.
If you make a noise, you die. Unfortunately, but some people have said like it's a like years past and it was like a full on civilization there that got like wiped out
Uh-huh.
because the wardens. I this is just my theory in total. I've never seen people hear this or talked about this before, but I think in my theory, I feel like this was like a full on civilization that lived here, like people, like crafters, but the warden was created, and like the whole like apocalyptic thing. It was basically like zombies almost
Uh-huh.
in uh in the scenario, but yeah, that's basically the theory.
Is the theory
I
that
find that
the civilization created the warden or the civilization turned into wardens?
I think it was the first one, but over time it might have been like people turning into wardens or something. People are saying the iron golems are like wardens,
Uh-huh.
which I could probably see,
I can see that,
honestly.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, with like the build type and all that.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Some people, yeah, basically. Some people said there's like souls in their chests, which do kind of look like that, and they sound like it too. You ever heard of soul sand?
Yeah. Oh,
They say it's
it
basically like
sounds like it,
that.
huh?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That's
It's
hella
crazy to
interesting.
hear about that. Yeah.
That's interesting. Do you think they actually put that much effort in the Minecraft like story, like in terms of like when they added the warden, or like could it just be
Oh,
like maybe just a theory?
and it's like I don't know. We're just gonna go with this one. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, they might have planned it or something. I don't really know. I'm not Minecraft, unfortunately.
um, Another one that I find really interesting is the Enderman theory. The video that I saw, they explained it way better. So if I butcher this, I'm sorry. But um, I found it super interesting how the guy that I watched, he said that Endermen were like people, and when they ate that coral fruit, that Ender coral fruit, whatever thing, I think they ate it to survive or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but then eventually they turned into Endermen, and and the reason that theory sparked is because like all the sounds that the Endermen make, like you can make it out to be a word, like hello or like
Yeah.
something,
You.
yeah, how are you, like you know what I mean. I don't know, it's super
All
interesting,
that stuff.
and I feel like it's just
Yeah.
just the thought of it is like crazy,
Yeah.
and
That's wild to
yeah,
think
dude,
about
just thinking
communicating
about it, I
and
feel
being
like there's a person
and all that.
stuck in there or something like that. It makes that even creepier. But
Yeah.
cause yeah, if you think about it, they literally just look like people, like they look like
Yeah.
people with the shape of their eyes are like Steve, and
Yeah.
you know, but the way the guy explained it, it made so much more sense. But it's a pretty interesting, um,
Yeah.
theory, I guess. But
Mhm. That's
um,
interesting. When we talked about it, I remember it was really interesting because I think I saw a video about it where they were just communicating with the Ninja Men, and I was shocked about it
Uh-huh.
because I thought that this was an actual human. I was like, oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Dude, crazy. You like Superman. Have you
Mhm.
seen anything about the Spider-Man? The Spider-Man upcoming movie?
I saw the teaser trailer for it.
The teaser
I don't know
trailer?
if you've seen it.
Did you see all the
It
photos
was
on
just
set?
and all that. Yeah, and I'm so excited for it. Like
Dude.
it's in New York. I'm so happy about it. I know probably Wilson's gonna rant on about it. I was like, yeah, let's go. And I'm just
Oh
like,
yeah.
yay.
Oh my god, I forgot how much Wilson loves Spider-Man. That's crazy. We never talked about Spider-Man in his episode. Um
Yeah,
Super surprising.
that's
Um
crazy.
yeah, are you excited for the movie?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Especially when it's happening in New York. I don't know who the main villain's gonna be or what's happening, but
Did you hear
I'm
any
excited.
did you hear any rumors about who the villains are going to be? Or do you not want
People were
spoilers?
saying the Sinister Six or something, which I
It's it's some of the
probably
characters
well, I mean,
from the Sinister Six, but um yeah, it's some of the characters in the Sinister Six.
it'd be
Um
weird to see back from the first one. You remember?
the what?
Uh, It'd be weird to see Vulture from the first one come back with this one, because it would be really confusing. But who knows?
I think
That could be
I think
great.
they ruined that character with the Morbius movie because they showed that they were gonna do the Sinister Six inside the Morbius like
Oh,
universe or something like that.
oh, that sucks with the Venom one. Shoot,
Oh yeah,
that
exactly.
that's such a loss. Dang it.
There was rumors. I don't even know if these are rumors. I think these might be confirmed, but there was rumors that the Scorpion. I don't know if you know that supervillain. Because they teased it back
Yeah.
in Homecoming. And they're saying this is the perfect opportunity for the Scorpion to be in this movie, along with the Punisher. I don't know if you know the Punisher. Um,
Oh,
the one character
I could
from
see that.
Daredevil. Yeah,
Actually.
I think
Yeah.
they already like showed pictures of him on set, so I think it's not even rumored. Um,
Oh,
yeah, and who
what the
else?
Punisher team up? Oh, I'd say I'd blah blah blah. I'll see tickets for that.
I was gonna say
Honestly.
I heard that Sadie Sink, I think her name is the the ginger girl from Stranger Things. I don't know if you know her. Um,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
What about her?
apparently she was seen on set with blonde hair, and people are saying that she's gonna play Gwen. I feel like that is
Really?
super cool,
Huh.
super interesting. Um,
Oh, wow.
I feel like I'm excited for that. That is peak. That is clean. I feel like they couldn't have chose a better actress. She's young, you know. She's popping right now, so that's perfect, honestly. And you know they could show a new love interest for Peter, you know.
That's true.
And I
That's
feel like it's
funny.
been a long time coming since they've been sticking around with MJ for like the past 2-3 movies. Um,
Yeah.
they're saying that MJ and Ned are gonna come back. I don't want that to happen. I feel like that would ruin the ending of the last movie. You know.
People have been saying like Ned's gonna turn to Green Goblin, kind of like
Oh
the other two
yeah,
cinematic,
yeah, yeah. They call it the
like
Hobgoblin.
the Hobgoblin. Yeah.
Yeah. Um.
Probably. I mean, I don't know.
I
Honestly,
mean,
I
if
don't know
if
what Marvel's
if they do
like.
that, I feel like maybe that would be cool. But then,
Like they bring back his memories and all that stuff, but kind of like messed up, and it was just like,
but that'd suck because then
well, the thing is, like, how would they get back their memories though? Because they lost their memories.
exactly
And all that
there's
stuff.
there's no right way they can do this, and I feel like the only way, because obviously if they turn Ned into a villain, I feel like the only way this would work is if they turn his sweet Ned character into a monster, and I don't want that happening.
We don't want that.
We don't
We want
want
sweet
that.
Ned.
That'd be
We do
terrible.
not want
That'd be terrible.
that.
He
Very
seems.
no.
No. I don't. I do not.
I think since we were talking about Superman,
Uh-huh.
I know it's kind of like a late one, but did you ever hear about the Batman Part 2?
The Batman Part 2. I really like the first Batman movie. But I'm not really in the loop of that. But I have heard that it was gonna be like an ice theme
Like a-
or something like that.
like Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze, that's his name. That was gonna be the villain, and they said that it's gonna be such a peak movie. It's gonna be so good. What do you know about?
First one is incredible. Oh yeah, sorry.
What? Do no, you're good.
Sorry.
You're good. What do you know about the Batman Part Two?
Batman Part Two. I heard that it was in production.
Oh yeah.
Someone said it was canceled. No, I don't think it was. I think they're still in production for it. Was kind of like Spider Verse or something. That like they were trying to save it.
Uh,
The first one I thought it was. Whew.
you liked
I
it?
haven't seen the full thing, but I've seen lots of clips of it.
Oh,
That
you haven't seen the movie?
I need to watch the full movie. Like I've
Oh
seen clips of it.
God.
TikTok spoils me, and unfortunately, uh, I've seen scenes of it. I really want to watch it. I'm probably gonna like
Dude.
schedule a date, watch it hopefully, because it looks so good. It sucks that it's not in DCU. Unfortunately, I think James
Yeah.
Gunn said like it wasn't. DCU,
He said
and
it's
I was
not.
like,
It's
wait,
not.
I think they're trying to get a new Batman for it for like Brave and Bold. I think, which is interesting.
Yeah,
That kind
dude.
of sucks. I mean, so much momentum
Uh-huh.
towards it, but it's what they do, unfortunately.
Yeah, dude.
But I'm excited.
I was gonna say, I'm not a huge like, I don't dislike Batman, but I'm not a huge Batman fan. But that movie was really
Huge
good.
fan.
I loved
Yeah.
the way it came out. It was really interesting. I think it would have been cool if they added Joaquin Joker to that same universe. I feel like
Ooh, that'd be
they
alright.
would have been perfect for
Wait.
each other.
One that was in Suicide Squad.
The newer one.
The newer one was that one.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
They would have been
Alright.
perfect. They're like perfect same tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they should have made them together, but apparently not.
Dang.
They teased a different Joker, which I think sucked.
Yeah.
I didn't like that, but yeah.
It's crazy on how like films are made these days. Or the Will. Oh, let's talk about the Will Smith AI. I don't know much of it. Please.
Oh, okay.
Because I tried looking it up earlier. I was just like, huh, what is it? And
Well, realistically, I know as much as you do, but I did see a couple of little videos on it. All I know is that Will Smith made a music video or something, and there were scenes where people's hands were fading through the signs and through like each other's hands. I don't know what like it was, but the point is they're claiming that he used
Really?
AI for those shots.
Oh wow, for the whole crowd?
For a crowd of people, I guess. But
Wow.
my take on it, realistically, I don't see why Will Smith is getting hate for it, because I don't think he's the man editing the videos. People think he's the one
Yeah,
taking
totally.
the time. People think he's the one taking the time adding the AI. He didn't
He has the
sit
time
down
for
and
that,
make the
yeah.
video. I think people are overreacting. It is weird to use AI, but
Because it looks a bit janky sometimes when it's like when you see the hands fading.
yeah. Look,
It's just-
I'm super against AI, but I just don't think
same.
Will Smith should be getting hate because he's not the one that edited the video. It's a dumb scenario, but yeah, he was getting so much hate for it, and that's just the narrative, I guess, that he used AI for his video.
That's crazy. You're using AI for a whole crowd. First the spaghetti thing, now this, which is crazy.
Nah, that was kind of a joke, but yeah, I mean, I guess hopefully he doesn't start using AI too much for watch him put AI into one of his movies or something like that. That'd suck. That would suck.
What's AI? Three Will Smiths in there, just like, oh hey, we're
Like the Bad Boys for Life, I think that one. I don't know if imagine he adds AI into that.
one.
That'd be
They had
terrible.
like 5 Will Smiths.
Oh my god, that'd be terrible.
Matrix type shit. It's crazy.
How do you feel about AI?
It gets scary. Honestly.
It gets super scary.
I've seen lots of videos. Like I honestly feel like people are starting to resort more to AI rather than just hard work. Well, this is just my
Oh yeah.
thoughts on it basically. But I feel like some people like try to do it fully when it comes to working, because like you can do anything with AI. It's like you could write scripts and all that stuff, and it gets really scary because like some people are probably gonna keep doing like full, like basically if a company goes full AI, we're just all doomed. We're just
Oh
basically
yeah.
like if we all depend on AI, it's it's interesting, but it's also really terrifying and all that stuff.
No, yeah, I completely understand what you mean
But
because people can capitalize on AI's tools. And, like with me, like I said, I'm super against AI, but recently I have been using like ChatGPT for like list of video ideas or, any help that I need with a certain project that I'm doing. Um, or even like
mhm,
to make a logo or like, create me an image of this, I feel like it's super
yeah,
cool and
like
convenient. But when people use it the wrong way, that's when it gets scary. Like scammers. I've seen um I
or
saw
like their voices.
yeah, I saw um a video where there was someone explaining that they got a call from someone and it was one of their family members being like, "Oh, help. I need I got kidnapped
Yeah,
and this person needs like $5,000 or something like that." And then they hung up
on some.
and actually called
Yeah,
their actual family member. They said, "Oh, I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about." So it wasn't them. It was AI. That is so scary,
that is terrifying. Holy.
dude. Imagine that.
If AI is capable at that, then what's the point? And like they could just AI their faces, and it would be so realistic because they've started to get good with that with Quebecop and all that.
Oh
I
my
don't know if you've
god.
seen.
What are your
Yeah,
thoughts on
it,
Kovacob? What are your thoughts on him?
Quebecop,
Yeah.
uh, he, yeah, no, he did the wrong way. Like I mean, like back then he was like really good with videos and all that
Oh,
stuff,
his
but ever
content
since he
was
was with
great.
when he went with AI, it kind of flopped. It was just
Oh yeah,
it was
100%.
like
No
why
one
did you
liked
do
him.
that? Like it was just like he started using like a bot that was really scrappy and all that, but then he went for like an HD one, and it was like, oh, really worrying. This is basically where like I got really scared of AI because it was like if they can copy faces,
Uh-huh.
then what else can they do? Like they could actually like do so much more if they get too advanced. Like it's crazy though. Like I think he's kind of stupid for that, honestly, because this was kind of where I was talking about earlier, where we're just depending on full AI, like just for everything, and not doing the work themselves,
Hmm.
which is really, I mean, it's good for sketches. I know where you're coming from that, like doing stuff like kind of with like scripts and like sketches and all that stuff to kind
Uh-huh.
of get like a general idea and keep going. But if you use AI like fully, then it's just like, what's the point of it?
Yeah,
Like,
it's it's good for its tools depending on how you use it. Um but when you use it the wrong way, like I was talking to Poncho about it and he was saying, it's like a knife. You can use it to cut meat or you can use it to kill someone, It just really depends on how you use it. Um and that's a really good point, It's you
that's
can use it
basically
for
how it is.
so much good. You can use it to help you um go great on like stocks and like crypto or something like that, or you can use it to hack and like scam. But yeah.
Yeah, which is basically the knife part. It's like, yeesh. I mean, you can make food with it, but if you go too far, it's like, oof,
Oof,
you might lose a
exactly.
finger.
Lose a finger, exactly.
Lose a finger. Oh
No,
no.
that's a great lesson for these scammers. Um,
Yeah,
you can use it to cut your food. Use it wrong, you're gonna cut your finger off,
you're wrong.
So be careful how you
Yeah,
use AI. It could turn on you. It could turn on you.
yeah.
Imagine this. AI takes over the world and you how do you think AI will react to someone that abused their power, that used them for bad or something like that? How do you think AI would react to that? I think
Uh,
they wouldn't like that.
sacrifices,
I think
maybe.
I think
Like,
they
if they're
yeah,
going
they're
to
gonna
take over the world,
sacrifice him. They're gonna be like,
sacrifice
this
you,
guy enslaved us.
like cut his head off, and then just immediately
Oh
like
my god.
execute him. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good
So
thing. Good thing we're not at that point. That's good. We're
oh my
still, we're
god.
still.
Dude,
Let's not take it
people are trying to create robots and
over.
AI into,
Yeah. Did you
something
see
more.
that? I was gonna ask. Did you see that like Kaisenet that had like that robot person in the stream? Did you ever see it? Or you're not
Um,
familiar?
I think I know what you're talking about,
It
but
was
on
like they were trying to get an AI robot that was like pushing him and all that stuff, and I'm like, how is this thing not turned on them?
exactly,
That is so
exactly.
really crazy
There
what they're
is
playing.
there's another similar situation where there's a robot going around. They're calling him the Rizbot. Um, and they just put a speaker on him. Yeah, it's dumb. They put a speaker on him, and he goes around running, jumping, dancing, saying, weird things, crazy things. I know it's dumb. It's so weird.
I can imagine like you're walking in the street, you see the Rizbot just going like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah, exactly.
Like
He looked exactly like that.
walk
It's
back.
super weird. You should search it up when you get the chance. It's like
Yeah,
it's dumb
I'm
slash
definitely.
funny, but um,
Oh man,
there's one topic that I talked with Wilson about brain rot. I want to get your opinion on brain rot. What are your thoughts on brain rot?
it's yeah, it's weird. Honestly, it's really weird on like how this year and last year have kind of put brain rot in like probably Skibidi Toilet and all that,
Oh my
or
god,
nowadays with I hate what I just said. I just
that word, huh?
I don't like it. It's insane. And I think probably I don't know what was the new one, like Chopped, maybe?
Chopped?
I think Chopped. Yeah, it was like basically saying that they have a bad haircut or something, which
Oh,
I did not.
the new slang that they're calling.
Yeah.
They're like they
It was
call
the only
someone
one a
chopped.
friend told me. Yeah, it was just like, huh,
Chopped
bit weird.
chopped means like you're ugly or like you're like yeah, you're
Oh,
just
oh,
that's what it just means. Like you're chopped. Like you are ugly. You are so, messed up,
Chopped.
I guess.
They're just talking honestly. Like chopped haircut, like, oh thank you.
No, no, no.
Uh
That's the speaking of brain rot, what are your thoughts on Coco Melon?
Cocomelon.
You've heard
I
of
wouldn't
Coco
consider
Melon,
it
right?
brain. Honestly, yeah, I've heard of it. They faced off with PewDiePie. Of course, I've heard of it.
Yeah, you're right. But my question
Which, hmm?
is, how do you feel about brain rot? Would you let your kids watch? No, not brain rot. How do you feel about Coco Melon? And would you let your kids watch Coco Melon?
Cocomelon. Well, I know my cousin's kids watched it, which I don't know. Honestly, I mean, it is a nursery rhyme and all that,
Uh huh.
but I feel like it could probably rot something if like a something terrible like showed up and all that. Because YouTube kids have kind of done that in the past, I think.
Yeah, dude. I personally I stand by this opinion. I don't think I'd let my kids watch Coco Melon. There was
That's fair.
there was a story about a mom where her son was watching it, and like in the video, um the little kid, because the mom in the okay, so in the Coco Melon, the mom was telling him, "Oh, take a bath," and then the kid was like, "No, no, no," and then the
Really.
kid in real life, like later on, the mom tried to tell him to take a bath, and he said, "No, no, no," but the thing is, he was so young, and I feel like teaching a kid that at such a young age is really bad, and
Yeah.
I feel like that's why stuff like that, also the fact that the super bright colors, the really loud music, I feel like it's bad for their brain.
That. Yeah, I definitely see that, which really gets to that point where it's like, maybe not give the kid an iPad. Honestly, just like probably take him to the park or something. I think that's what I would do with my kids. I would not let them have an iPad until they're like
Oh God,
maybe
no.
a phone. 13.
Maybe
It's like I really want to have like that childhood experience where it's like, oh hey, let's go to the park, let's have a picnic, just living
exactly.
life. Honestly,
You have to
like
raise them right because the parents that just throw
screw
an iPad at their face, they're just, I feel like
and then they just turn.
showing your kids Coco Melon is an easy route to turning them into like the new bad generation, like them being
New Brain
obnoxious, them being an iPad kid. That's why for me, it's a complete no go. No, no Coco Melon in
Yeah.
my house for sure.
Now that I've heard your story, yeah, I'm getting second
No,
thoughts on.
never. That's why I count it as brain rot. So
That's fair, honestly. Yeah, brain rot is it's a whole new level when it comes to it. It's like, ugh, I think my whole family now has been saying 6'7", and I didn't know what that meant until like 2 months ago. I'm just like, oh,
my God, do you know what 6'7" is?
like, no, what is it?
Listen,
Literally, like,
I don't know either, but I do know that people will spam 67 in your comments if you mention 67 in any kind of way. And I think it's like a football reference or something, like a player's like number or something, or some white obnoxious kid like yelling straight at the screen 67 or something like that. I don't know.
they just catch on the news like, oh hey, here's the new slang.
Channel 67 or something like that, you know. Imagine Channel 67 and they're struggling with that, like,
guys, we finally did it. We got on the match.
Channel 67. Oh my God. I re-uploaded one of my old shorts onto TikTok, and I made a diamond pickaxe. I don't know if you saw that one.
Yeah. I saw that one. That was
and I mentioned
the 6'7" meme.
Yeah. I mentioned how the block was no. The pickaxe took 67 blocks to make. Everyone in the comments were spamming, yo, 67. That is great.
Oh,
that's so great. Yeah, dude, it's terrible.
Like one of like the Skibby toilet and all that.
Yeah, I think that's brain rot.
Yeah.
I think that's brain rot.
That's fair. It's like more of like the lower ones because like it's basically a joke. But when it gets to the Skibby toilet one, it's like so terrible. And
oh yeah, it's like a headache.
All that
super headache.
Very. It's like a never-ending loop. We'll say. You see little kids say it's like
67. They say that our version of brain rot or whatever is dank memes, which I agree. I think those are a little funnier. I think those are more of our generation. Whereas
Sorry, I don't know what
dank memes. You don't know what that is?
Dank meme.
Just memes, I guess.
Are those like one of those like? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's just.
I thought it was like one of those sketchbook ones.
No. They're just like if you search up, they're kind of like stupidish memes too. They're off like on the dumber brain rot end, but they're still like our generation, like Vine and like stuff like that. Maybe it's biased because it's from our generation, but I think dank memes are better than brain rot. Brain rot is just straight stupidness.
The Vines were way better than what we've got right now. Just
oh yeah,
garbage.
100%.
Oh no, you know what I just realized?
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. I think you know what I'm thinking. Since we mentioned the 6'7" meme, sections are gonna be a pain in the ass, dude.
The what?
Like the comment section is just gonna be.
Hopefully not. 67. Please do not give us the 67 curse.
Not do that. Please comment like what you liked about this.
Exactly.
I really liked the end part. That was fun.
Let's see.
That was interesting.
No way. It's already been an hour. Well, post editing, it's gonna like it's probably gonna be like 40, 50 minutes. So let's talk about like one or two more subjects and then we'll throw it off to I want to talk about the Malaysia plane. Have you heard of that?
No.
You have not heard of the Malaysian plane?
Nope. This will be interesting.
Dude, I have to explain it to you. There's a whole Netflix documentary on it, and it's so interesting. I love it. I love everything about it. Obviously, I'm not saying like I love the fact that this happened, but
like this happened.
I love the fact that this happened. No. My condolences to the family members. But apparently, a plane in Malaysia. It was a normal night. I think it was like 3 a.m. or something like that. And on the, when like they, like on the map, they have like the location of the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's like a website.
yeah, like they're taking control on the, keyboards and the screens and everything. Apparently,
Yeah.
a plane that was flying just vanished off the map, and they never heard anything about it, anything or
Wait.
anywhere or anything.
Oh yeah, wait. I think I might be wrong about this. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Was that the plane
that just
disappeared,
vanished.
like 5 years later? It just like comes back.
No, that one is a
Oh.
fictional one. That one is about
okay.
a.
Sorry, I got
There's a
misled. My bad.
no. You're good. You're good. There is a fictional one, which is like the show is called Manifest on Netflix. Really good show, by the way. You should watch it. That one is where they have a whole mythological, fictional something crazy happen. The story's insane. I don't know if you want to watch it, but yeah, they
Alright,
come
I
back,
think I-
they disappear, and then they come back 5 years later.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I
But I was telling
seen
you,
clips of it.
the Malaysia plane, the real one,
Oh, yeah. Well, that
they
didn't happen 5 years.
they just vanished. It's so scary because they literally had no trace of it. They have no idea where it went, and you know, there are family members that to this day don't know where they are. I feel like that makes it so scary because for all like I feel like the child side of me wants to believe that they time traveled or something like that. That they teleported to a different universe. I feel like
Yeah.
that would seem more like fascinating. But realistically, they're saying that it was a hijack or something like that. Like there's hackers on the plane and they just turned everything off, all the signals, all the connections, everything, and then they just hijacked it and took it somewhere, and maybe to crash somewhere or something like that.
Oh, that's scary. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so scary. And I've been taking airplanes the last year or two, so it's super scary just to think about it.
Hearing a story like that would probably get nerves. Like, okay, maybe.
Oh yeah, bro. Me being dumb as hell, I watched that documentary like a week before leaving to my plane.
Oh,
So
no.
you could only
That's
imagine. Oh my
I
god.
can only imagine. Like, hey, let's keep lying.
Yeah. Dude, it's terrible.
That's crazy. Like, I'm assuming they must have like disappeared somewhere, or they might have just crashed.
I
But
think
when they disappeared, I think it kind of reminded me of like the Bermuda Triangle for some
the
reason.
Bermuda
I'm
Triangle
not sure what that, because like lots of things disappear there.
disappear there, yeah.
So I think that kind of like got me thinking of that. But nah,
Is there any theories you want to talk about?
any theories? Oh, wait a minute. Here's one. I think it's about a creature on the moon. I think
A creature on the moon?
because people have been saying like there's like things on the moon or something, like aliens or something like that. Which I've seen lots of things chatted about it, and I'm just like, well, we landed a guy on the moon, so that's something. But I'm not too sure if there's like any like other things on there. There could be like who knows, like maybe like a creature comes up and all.
Uh-huh.
Because we never really know what's on there. Like let's just say like there's a colonization. That's just a spit. But something on the moon that would be like kind of, well, I mean, I don't know. It would be kind of theorized, but
Uh-huh.
it's interesting, honestly.
A creature on the moon. Sounds kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of people like freezing themselves to then like be unfrozen years later?
Oh yeah, cryogenic.
That. Would you ever consider
Yeah.
something like that? I mean, it's super expensive. Like, obviously, you probably wouldn't do it.
Mm,
But
no,
like,
honestly, I
really?
want to live life. That is, I just want to live life to the fullest. I don't want to like see what things were like 30 years later because I feel like that would be like kind of cheating a bit. But who
Yeah.
knows? Would you be down for it?
Um, I feel like it'd be something cool to do, but not in this life. Like you said, you got to enjoy it. You got you only have one life and you have, your story to play out and you have,
Yeah.
your
I don't
soulmate
want to
to
disappear.
meet. You have the people in your life to meet. You have a story to fulfill. And I feel like you're changing all that by doing something like that. Imagine you do that and you spawn in 50 years later or something like that. That's a whole different generation. That's
Yeah, you would be
um
out of date. You'd be like a dinosaur almost.
but some people do it because they have a disease that isn't, curable. And so then they freeze themselves so then they can wait till they have the cure. So then, you know? Um which I feel like
Yeah,
that makes a little more
I
sense.
think probably honestly, if they do come up with this, I think that would probably be worth it. But at the same time, it would be like they would be waiting. Like I don't know what like how long of a sleep it could be. It would probably take like a couple seconds, but it would take like
Oh yeah, in your
hours.
perspective it'd be like 10 seconds,
It'd be like,
literally.
oh yeah,
It'd feel like 10
definitely.
seconds, no matter how long you stay in there. Um,
People have been saying Walt Disney did it, which was completely false.
is it
Like with the
false?
cryogenic.
I think I've heard of
Yeah,
that.
I someone talked about it, and I think his daughter actually talked about it, and they just said nah, he never did it, which lots of people have been parodyizing on it, if that's even a word, parodying on it. That man, I suck at words. Just making jokes about it, and
Oh yeah, they were just
it's just
mimicking
like,
it.
oh hey, you froze his head, like yeah. When in reality, it was just like, no, he died, and it's actually started in Mexico, which is so wild.
Yeah.
I think that's where like myth happened. People still like think of it too, which is really weird because it got like proven many years ago, I think. But
There's
still
something
talk about
there's something I want to talk to you about. I want to get your opinion on. Cuz this
yeah.
is something that I thought about some random night. I was talking to my brother about it, but I really came to question what is time. You know how people say that time is an illusion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time.
I don't know why, but that night I just had like an epiphany. Like it just like really hit me like like whoa, like time really is an illusion.
Yeah.
Because, if you go to like Mars or something like that, 7 p.m. doesn't exist. Realistically, if we're talking realistically. Um and you know time is something that we just created. It's just something that, I guess for us to keep track of things, I guess, but the way I see it too is like, imagine you're traveling through time, right? You are like, let's say you make a machine that is messing with the warp of like reality and taking you to a different point in time.
Hmm.
How do you navigate through time? Like realistically. Like, if you really think about it,
Like if you like just separate from time
like
itself.
you can't navigate through take me to 9 a.m. this morning. You can't do that
Yeah.
because it doesn't exist. It's not a location. It's not something that
It's a
actually,
figment.
you know,
It's us like thinking. Yeah. I get what you mean by that. Yeah.
it's super weird. I feel like the only way it is possible is if you travel to another universe where this morning is happening right now. That's the only way.
Hmm.
Not
Yeah.
let me
Not like
travel to 9 a.m. and mess things up and come back and things are messed up. No, you're traveling to a different
yeah.
universe at that point, Um, but it was so
It's
weird
actually
because it just hit me like, whoa, like time is an illusion. It's so
It's
weird.
true. It's something that we create to keep track of things.
It's
And realistically, it's like, hey, take me back to 1985. Like that years don't happen. It's kind
exactly
of decades
like
that
like I feel like, as much as it might sound like it is, the universe doesn't is not aware of time. It's just being, you know it's not like
it's just on
1973s
moving.
right now, like, you know 2025 or something like that. No,
Yeah.
it's such a weird paradox to me, if you think about it.
Hmm. Absolutely, yeah. It it definitely feels like it keeps on moving. Like, I mean, I know people keep up with it as time to like kind of catch up with it. Like kind of like a bit of a almost to see like what's here and what's that.
Hmm.
But realistically saying it, yeah, it's definitely going through dimensions and all that. Because time is itself. It's like it's something we created to like keep track of things. Like it doesn't really like exist as say
It
because the
doesn't.
universe is still like existing and all that.
Yeah.
I can definitely understand that, but it also seems like uh when suns and moons kind of go like up and down and all that stuff, it feels as though like, oh, they're just moving, and somehow we found a way to track time with it.
Because
But in realistically, yeah, you were right about the dimensional rifts, which I'm kind of actually starting to think a bit like it's time really weird, but
it's super weird. We're like, the only reason we can keep track of time or whatever is because we're just keeping count of how many times the moon and the sun goes around, and that's it.
yeah,
Like,
mhm.
like I said, in Mars, they don't know anything about the moon or the sun. It's not it's not something
There
to
is.
Mars. Um, but yeah,
It'd be cool if they like put a watch there in like the moon, or if like astronauts go to Mars or something with watch. It'd be interesting to see what happened there.
ma-
Like if it just explodes or something like that. Like
explodes.
just if time just immediately
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just like, hey, what time? 5 o'clock.
Hey, what
Just
happened? Yeah,
immediately
it's dumb.
creates a black hole and all that. Oh, that that'd be
um,
interesting.
one thing, that I will say though is, I think, um, how do I say this? I think time really messes with people and their perception with reality, because, um, you know, per se, spiritual people, their whole thing is living in the present moment, in this moment, just being, and
Mm.
people, because some people are so stuck in the past or in the future, being paranoid, or and that really messes with them mentally. It's just so much going on, whether you're worried about the future or you're worried about the past, when this moment right now is happening. And that's the way it should be. Not
Yeah.
tomorrow at 9 a.m. I got this going on, or yesterday at 10 p.m. I, had this going on. Um, and with me, I strongly believe that, like, with me, I strongly believe that, like, the higher ups try to weaken us, and I feel like, time is one of those methods too, to really mess with our heads. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Time.
It feels a little more construction type. I think the reason why we made time was like just a way to kind of like construct our minds in a way, if that
For
really
sure.
makes sense, like
Yeah, for
keep
sure.
up with things. When in realistically, you were right about like, the present part, because like no matter what, like the day is going, like
Hmm.
things are happening. But I think the reason why we kept up with time was just to kind of structure it,
Hmm.
like in a way, like just thinking like, okay, this is the day of it, and it's all, but in realistically, it is just kind of a day moving forward, like day after day after day, which I think back then, I think we constructed time to kind of think to ourselves like, okay, this is just the day to make everything feel more special. type in a way. Like let's say like in Christmas or kind of like birthplaces or like when did this happen? When did the Statue of Liberty happen?
Yeah.
Which I feel like when times and days or years kind of get created, it's just a way to kind of like make things more special or things to remember by. Because you never know when like things are happening.
Uh-huh.
Like let's like the whole day is just keep on moving. But if something like that happened, like with the day check marks, and it's just like, oh, this happened.
Mhm.
This is really special. It's like keeping everything more unique in a way. But that's just my thoughts in general. I'm not like a time or something. Like, barely read a watch or something.
If you
Yeah.
let's just get on to a little more like a lighter topic in this.
Yeah.
If you had to go back in time or go into the future, which one would you choose?
Like what? Going back to the past or future?
Yeah.
Hmm.
If
Would
you,
it be weird to say either? Honestly,
either, you wouldn't mind either.
I wouldn't mind either. I would just, or probably neither in a way.
Neither.
I feel
That's
like I
interesting.
really want to
Neither is
try and
interesting.
see what's next. Yeah. I don't know if it's in the rules or anything, or if I really have to pick.
No,
future
it is
or
an
past, but I
oddball
just-
of an answer, but it's unique. It's interesting because some people would be like, "Yeah, I'd go into the future to,
like, oh, I want to go to the past. I want to stop that thing I did.
exactly, exactly."
Yeah,
But you know what? Your mistakes are what makes you who you are today.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Nothing to change about that. Our
Exactly.
mistakes make us who we are, and if we just go to the future and have a peek for ourselves, that would just be a waste. I want to see what comes, like what comes next and all that.
Or
And I
let's
think
say
that's why.
or let's say you see something in the future, something successful, something scary. It'll mess with you today, and maybe even change the outcome. Like imagine
it'll
you
take
see
you out.
yourself super successful, and then you come back and now it's messing with your head. You're really overthinking it.
Do this, that,
And you
just,
mess it
like,
up.
messes you up.
It messes you up, and now you have
Sure.
a bad life.
Now you're in a box
Exactly.
for all eternity.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of One Couch. Let me know what you thought of the boy Star Gamer, and should I have him back? Thank you guys for joining us. Have a good one.